This is the 5 p.m. news. I'm Miles Underwood. We open our newscast on a sad note. We have just got word of a tragic work-related accident involving one fatality occurring just moments ago in an undisclosed scene. Our own Bram Stoker is live on the scene. Come in, Bram.
Thank you, Miles. We have just arrived on the scene so that the facts are again very sketchy at this time.
What's going on here?
What we do know is that the incident occurred at about 4:55 p.m. It was work-related, and there was one fatality.
Do we have the name of the fatality yet?
We don't have it yet, but we're working on that, and we'll get it to you just as soon as we do.
Oh my God, it's Harold! Ah!
Police are now cordoning off the area, clearing the area, and roping off the immediate area so that additional information will be difficult to get.
Is there any reason to believe that foul play is involved?
Actually, no. We have determined that this is pretty cut and dried. The John Doe was a studio grip, or as for some of you people who may not know, it's kind of a glorified gopher. He was up here on the scaffolding adjusting some of the lights when he apparently had a brain aneurysm, became very dizzy, and fell to his death. There's also a possibility that he just had severe vertigo and again became very dizzy and fell to his death. There is a report that he may have been drinking and just became just unstable up there and fell once again to his death. We've also noticed that there's actually a banana peel up on the scaffolding, so it's a possibility it was just a tragic accident with no intent. Some people have been saying that he was, in fact, suicidal. We don't know that for a fact. He may have just been a clumsy oaf and fell over. We're not really sure. But we do know that he came screaming down to his death.
To update viewers who may have just tuned in, an unidentified man has fell to his death at a local studio shortly before this newscast began. Police are on the scene, as is our own Bram Stoker. Bram, any updates?
Yes, in fact, we do have an update. The police have just told us that the cause of this tragic accident was the individual's head hitting the concrete floor and his brain splattering open like a watermelon.
I see.
We also have a doctor's opinion that the brain splattering around like so much Eggs Benedict didn't help the cause.
Okay, thank you for that description.
I had a local butcher come by and said it kind of looked like the inside of
Yeah, thank you, thank you, Bram. We get the idea. Tell me, were there any witnesses around who may have seen the tragic plunge and, you know, maybe had a video camera rolling at the time?
Well, in fact, we do have reports there was one, and I say maybe one, eyewitness to this tragic happening, and we will try to get that from that person at this time.
Do you suppose you could get this person on the air right now for us?
Well, we will try. We will try to move over here and see if we can get a word with that individual.
All right. Our own Bram Stoker believes he has found an eyewitness, and he is approaching this person at this very moment.
Excuse me.
And he is now
Excuse me,
approaching
Bram Stoker, NSC News. Can we have a word with you?
Hi, Bram.
How are you? Bram Stoker, NSC News.
Good.
We were wondering if you happen to see, we noticed you were about 20 feet from this tragic accident. We happened wondering if you might have seen what went on here.
I was 20 feet away?
That's right. And can you tell our viewers out there what occurred?
I don't know. I didn't see anything.
Okay, well, did you happen to hear anything?
No.
You didn't hear any pathetic screams?
No.
None. You didn't happen to hear a dull, sickening sound as the body crashed to the floor?
I'm sorry. You see, I was busy. I was preparing for our newscast.
You didn't happen to glimpse out of the corner of your eye a dead body plummeting to earth?
No. You see, I was watching the monitor ahead of me because we were about to cut to a live scene of an accident.
Okay, well, we don't seem to be able to get any information from this witness. He seems to be somewhat blind and deaf. From this grief-stricken tragedy, I'm Bram Stoker, NSC News.
And we will keep you updated on this story if any new developments occur here at NSC, the most comprehensive and concise newscast in town. More after this. Minneapolis, a thriving river town with no place to grow. The summers are hot and the winters are not. But fear not, we've got everything domed here from stadium to sidewalks. So next time you're in the Twin Cities, forget the Guthrie. forget the loon, and head on down Hennepin Avenue to Skunky Moran's. Skunky's is a down-home, lively saloon with friendly people and no outdoor decks to be marred by the weather. But when you're at Skunky's, don't bring your checkbook, and don't bring your American Express, and don't even think of showing off your Visa Gold Card, because at Skunky Moran's, they don't take anything but cold, hard cash. American Cash. It's where you want to be.
Yes, fall is in the air. As a chill engulfs Lake Muckaluck here, it's a perfect setting to hold a marathon. And we're here today for the 3rd annual Queens Marathon Run. A heart-wrenching, agonizing, gut-wrenching, lung-bursting, dry heave-inducing affair. Yes, it's a sweaty embalming. It makes your legs turn to rubber. It plans to be a swell event here. I see the runners here are warming up, and we're just about ready for the race. The boys are seen warming up for the race. It plans to be a terrific event here. You have to be in terrific shape here, terrific condition to survive this race. I see the starter is approaching to begin the race, so it shouldn't be long now. They're lined up, and now the boys are going to go get in their outfits. And the girls are back. They're all ready. It's the Drag Queen International, and the starter has the gun up, and... Oh, our mistake. We used a loud object. All right. Sorry, we won't do it again. We'll do a silent count. She's got her hands up. 3, 2, and they're off for the Drag Queen International Marathon. It's sort of a marathon. And there goes the girls. Well, why don't we see these girls up close and personal? Well, the newcomer to the drag scene is Miss Lulu La Femme. She's small, she's spunky, but she's got a lot of oomph. Of course, the old city favorite here, it's Tallulah Abdullah. She's been around forever, and she's the big fan favorite here. But her strongest competition is going to be Julian Etledge. Yes, she's strong, she's sassy, and she's got away with a boa. And the other contestant is... Well, let me see. I don't seem to have the name of this runner here. I'm looking. I can't... Wait a minute, folks. What's this? Hey, it's a real girl. Uh-oh. Oh, looks bad for her. Yes, sirree. You can't fool these drag queens. Well, we're back to the race here, and we're coming around the first leg, and the girls here, they seem to be... Uh-oh. It's another pile-on. Oh, it's looking ugly here. Yes, it is. Uh-oh, Lulu lost her hat. Well, Tallulah, once again, you didn't get to finish the race, did you?
Well, no, but I really would have won because I am the most beautiful, I'm the prettiest drag queen in all of Minnesota.
But Tallulah, did this race not end the same as last year where all of you just fought?
Yes. Well, I would have won it if it weren't for those bitches.
Yeah, but that's...
Bitches?
You slut! Don't call me a bitch, you slut!
Well, that's all for this year. Tune in next year for the 4th annual Drag Queens Run.